she is a safe space.
As a woman in medicine, sometimes you face discrimination.
I know I can call her, I can cry over the phone, I can laugh, I can get angry or mad.
But I don't really face a lot of challenges in my daily life. And so I need to use the privilege that I have to make the life of people around me easier. Being an ally is just what I have to do to live with myself.
She's always supported me and provided me with a space where I was able to be myself, which are great attributes for a good friend and also for an ally.
When I work in the cath lab, we usually listen to hip hop.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alexandra Bastiany. I am an interventional cardiologist and I'm currently practicing in Thunder Bay, Ontario. I grew up in the east of Montreal. It was great. It was very, very diverse environment. I grew up there. I went to school in Montreal as well. I met Virginie, oh my God, more than 15 years ago. I met her in med school. We used to sit in the back. I never saw her really as an ally because she's my friend first. I realized with the years that she's always supported me and provided me with a safe space, a space where I was able to be myself, a space where I was able to express when I was not comfortable. I didn't feel judged. I didn't feel like I had to justify myself or explain why I thought certain situations were problematic. She was just open and caring, and yeah, so which are great attributes for a good friend and also for an ally.
Hi, I'm Dr. Virginie Clavel. I'm a pediatrician and I work in Montreal. I know that my life is very good and very easy, and to get where I am today was made easier by the fact that I don't face, as a woman in medicine, sometimes you face discrimination, but I don't really face a lot of challenges in my daily life. And so I think being an ally is just what I have to do to live with myself when I go to bed at night. I need to use the privilege that I have to make the life of people around me easier.
Happy Heart Health Month.
So I remember when it first got out that I was the first Black female interventional cardiologist in Canada.
My next guest knows all about breaking barriers. Dr. Bastiany, welcome to our mention.
It was all over Twitter and everything, and I was getting a lot of messages and a lot of positivity, that's for sure. I got a lot of messages, but also a lot of hate. And I would get comments on certain posts, on certain tweets, saying stuff like, why are we celebrating this? Why are we doing this? She didn't do anything serious, anything special. We don't celebrate white people when they do something big. I would leave those comments. I want people to see, I want people to understand how challenging it is to be Black, to be successful in Black.
I would like to speak up for her in every single situation where she faced discrimination, right? Because this is unacceptable. But she knows when she has the energy to speak up. She knows when she is in the position to speak up or if there's going to be consequences. I think it's easy to stand up even if there could be some repercussion. When you compare repercussions, the one for me are negligible. Comment ouye?
When I was in med school, I did not have anyone that looked like me that was doing what I wanted to do. And I understand now why it's important and why people are so happy and why they're so proud. And when I see Haitian ladies or Haitian patients, they hug me. Some of them try to kiss me. That's how happy they are to see someone that looked like them do what I do.
Et comment maman?
Oh, maman me bien. Merci.
I did a fellowship in Haiti. Growing up in Montreal, you're kind of always in contact with the Haitian culture. I love Haitian food, so that was amazing. But recently there's a lot of refugees that are coming from Haiti. I'm able to share that I've lived in their country for a year, that I loved it, that I think it's a beautiful place. And I think that creates a rapport, right? If you've met somebody that's been to your home, and that they understand how amazing your home is, you can create a relationship and a trust that, because our encounter are sometimes very short before they need to trust you. Sometimes that's a way that you can build a relationship with a patient. I've been asked to speak about my experience. I've been asked to speak about global health, and before accepting any speaking engagement, or I always will look up and think of who I can invite to either speak instead of me or to speak with me, because I'm not a Haitian pediatrician, right? I worked alongside the most amazing pediatrician I've ever worked with in Haiti, and they deserve to be heard about what it is to work in Haiti as a pediatrician way more than me, who was there for a year. And so I think allyship would probably be, depending on the context, when you're with an individual, just to listen. When you're in a position of power, you should speak up, and if you're asked your opinion, you should pass on the mic.
Virginie, she doesn't pretend that she understands the reality. She doesn't pretend that she knows what's going on. Most of the time, she will ask, hey, Alex, what can I do? What can I do to help you? What can I do to make this better? Or what do you need? And that is something that, as a Black woman in Canada, as a Black woman in medicine, this is not something that we hear a lot. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for you.
Thank you.
Being asked, hey, what do you need? What is going on? How do you feel? These are hard questions. And it's not always fun being asked, what is going on, or because it forces you to go back. It forces you to look at it and to evaluate what you're going through, relive the trauma sometimes. And whenever I can't go there, she respects it too. And that's the beauty of our friendship, because she will ask me, hey, Alex, do you want to talk about it? And if ever I can't, well, at this point in our friendship, she knows. So she'll look at me and she'll be like, okay, you don't have to say anything. But, it took time to get there. But even before, she would be respectful of my privacy. So if ever I would be like, maybe not today, or, no, I don't want to talk about it, she would take me in her arms and that's it, call it a day.
I think there's a lot of time where I don't know what to say. And I think I probably said a lot of unhelpful things. And so I think it's something you also need to learn, At the beginning, she would share experiences with me and I would just be, appalled or angry, or surprised. And that's not very helpful. Because it's her daily life, right? It happens to her all the time. And so she doesn't need me to be surprised or appalled or outraged, because it happens all the time. And so now I try to say, I'm not surprised, but I'm so sorry it happens to you.
When I look at Virginie, that's what I see. I see a good heart first. Her intentions are good. She is a safe space. I know I can call her, I can cry over the phone, I can laugh, I can get angry or mad, and she receives me with respect, with empathy, with love, and I never, ever, ever questioned that ever in the last 15 years as we've been friends. Having a friend like that allows me to be a better person, to be a balanced person, and it allows me to be a better doctor as well. Taking care of myself, she reminds me that I have to take care of myself. She reminds me that I'm loved, and things like that just keep you going.